Back on the right stand, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the CNN News 18 and Federal Bank Primetime Studio. Now, amid the ongoing Lok Sabha elections and just ahead of Phase 3, Congress MLA from Karnataka, Raju Kage, has now sparked a controversy after he was caught in a video threatening voters to cut electricity if they vote for the party by a huge margin. The MLA was addressing people in his constituency in Belagavi district when he made the remarks. The remarks come days after Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivkumar promised water supply for votes in favor of his brother DK Suresh. The BJP upping the ante against the Congress, questioning if is this the Mohabbat ki dukaan and why this quid pro quo threat?
ನೀವು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಭಯ ಒಳಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಗ ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಮತ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಕದೀವು ಉಳಿದು ಬೇರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು
You want a CA site which is being a part of this apartment to be handed over to you. Am I right? This is the main. Number 2 is Kaveri water. If I get this done, what you are going to give to me? I believe in sharing and caring. So you have to share your confidence with me so that I will care for you, whatever the problem is there. You have voted earlier, I saw the booth. You have not voted for candidate. You have not voted for candidate. So if you have voted this vote, tomorrow will be passed. But today is your hand. I am in your hand. You make use of me. You assure me, you vote me, within 2-3 months I will see that this has been handed over to you. Otherwise you don't come and ask for me.
Dr. Narendra Rangappa, spokesperson of the Karnataka BJP with us, and Sanjay Jha, author, analyst, commentator with us. Sanjay ji, no vote, no guarantee. Is this the Congress guarantee?
Well, Anand, here are 2 points. Number 1, please give credit to all the political leaders who are campaigning without using hate speech. Point number 1. Narendra Modi, India's Prime Minister, makes a speech nationally, internationally, where he literally makes an assault on the minority community of India, calls the Congress manifesto a Muslim League, which is a blatant lie, and actually makes 200 million Muslims in this country feel like second-rate citizens. He's spreading panic, insecurity and hate. And that, for the first time, unprecedented in India's political history, the Prime Minister gets a notice for violating a model code of conduct. If we had an independent election commission, Anand, let me tell you this with full responsibility, Mr. Modi would have been disqualified as a Lok Sabha candidate, and he would have been banned from public campaigning. Now let me address the issue that you have shown in the clips. What is a leader saying? There is nothing at all. People campaign, they say, we will do this for you, we'll do that for you, give us your support, and we promise to bring it on ground. And end of day, look at the BJP, a party that promised 2 crore jobs and 1 votes and said, sorry, bhul jao. A party that promised black money ka eradication, 15 lakh in your bank account, and then they said we can't do it. A party that promised MSP to the farmers and won an election in 2014, then went to the Supreme Court and said, we want to renege on this promise because we can't deliver it. They give an affidavit. What is Mr. Shivakumar or anybody else saying? They're campaigning. There's no question of threat. He's one of the most popular leaders in Karnataka across parties. Congress is sweeping Karnataka. Congress is sweeping Karnataka.
Fantastic. So if the BJP says it is all wrong, or but the Congress says it is all right. Or if the Congress is caught saying something, hey, what about what the BJP is saying? So that's the argument that you're making. The comments about I'm just parking this, sir. Let Dr. Rangappa answer this. Dr. Narendra Rangappa, please respond, sir.
BJP is losing, so they're panicking.
I challenge Mr. Sanjay Jha. Show me the video clip where Modi says, I will put 15 lakh rupees into every man's account. He is quoting it totally out of context. I challenge you, sir. You show me the clip and we'll agree and then we'll apologize to you. But you can't prove it because Modi has not said You are trying to quote him out of context. Number one. What Modi ji has made statements are on the manifesto of the Congress party, where the Congress manifesto says they are against majoritarianism. Then whom are they trying to appease? Appeasing the fundamentalist minorities? I mean, not fundamentalistic minorities. I have a lot of respect for the other minority people in our country. So, this is the dictatorial and feudalistic attitude of the Congress party. Because look at the way that Raju Kage has made a statement today. If you don't vote BJP, no electricity. Sukumar says, if you don't vote Congress, no water. What is this indicating to? It is gross violation of code of conduct. No wonder Congress is in power in Karnataka, and they can't threaten the national election modalities by using their power as a minister and a chief minister and a deputy chief minister to threaten the people. And this is indicating that the Congress is staring at defeat, and they have no other options but to threaten the voter, and this is going to be taken up seriously by us to the election commission. In fact, the election commission should be asked to look into Somoto, register a complaint and take suitable action.
Sanjay responds. Sanjay, Prime Minister Narendra Modi right now, I'm just reading this. Today he is challenged. He's challenged the Congress party and said, can you give it in writing that the Congress will never give religion-based reservation? So if you believe that the Congress is, that the Prime Minister's accusations against the Congress party and its manifesto are wrong, then let the Congress party come out and say this. We'll never give religion-based reservation.
Anand, let me answer once again with full responsibility. Narendra Modi, India's Prime Minister, is a pathological liar. He lied on the Congress manifesto. He misquotes people. He, with brazen impunity, talks whatever gibberish he likes because he knows he'll get a headline. Now, let me address your question. Does Mr. Modi know, or maybe he chooses to lie, that the one who introduced the reservation for Muslims even under the OBC quota was his political alliance partner, Mr. H.D. Deve Gowda? He should know, no? Mr. Modi should do basic homework. Point number two, extremely important to point out, and I want to tell this to Mr. Rangappa, who comes across as a decent man. Rangappa ji, aapki sarkar was a 40% sarkara, sir ji. Karnataka's awam has said, we don't want such a corrupt government in the center and the state.
No, but is
so
it
you can remain out of the periphery for a long time.
But Sanjay Jha, is it fair? Is it fair? Is it fair for the state? No, I'm just asking you. Please allow me this intervention. Is it fair for the state's deputy chief minister to say, or the state's MLA to turn around and say, we will cut your electricity if you don't vote at the center for us. We will not give you what I as a deputy chief minister or as a local representative should actually do for you till the time your booth turns around and votes for the Congress party in the Lok Sabha election.
Anand, let me tell you this very straightforward. There is a manner of speech. Please stop trying to make it into a political potato, which it is not. Here is the truth. Mr. Rangappa's party is the most corrupt party in the history of Karnataka's politics, and therefore they were defeated. They were got 40% Sarkara.
How many people
Point number
from
two.
Bhajpa
Just for Rangappa ji, give me 1 minute. Rangappa ji, give
No,
me
so
1
manner
minute.
of speech applies. Manner of speech applies to the BJP, doesn't apply to the Congress leaders. Okay, let Mr. Sanjay Jha complete. Dr. Rangappa, allow him another 40 seconds to complete, Dr. Rangappa, then you respond. You're just two people, let's not speak over each other.
Exactly. Rangappa ji will have to explain to the people of Karnataka and to the people of India and to women of this country as to the sex scandal of your alliance partner that is now dominating global headlines. That the BJP knew about it and hid it from the people of Karnataka and the people of India, like you hid Manipur. 1 minute, let me finish. Let me finish.
Sanjay Jha, let's not. Sir, you are a past master in shifting the goalpost, and I credit you for that, sir. But let's not attempt to do that. Let's come back. Let us come back to this aspect of trying to make vote transactional to what you're supposed to deliver at the local level. at the state level and make it a transaction vis-a-vis vote for the centre. Now, is that the way that the Deputy Chief Minister should be Sir, the video, what was said was that no guarantee for what your work to be done if your booth is not voting. Sir, the Deputy Chief Minister is saying, I have taken a record at the booth and your booth record is not in favor of us. Sharing and caring, I'll get your job in 2 to 3 months if your booth turns around and votes for the Congress. That's the Deputy Chief Minister saying. And Raju Kage is saying, don't bother, you will get electricity cuts, and everybody is laughing about it. If you don't vote for us, you will get electricity cuts. That's what it is. So, isn't that a veiled threat that your basic amenities will not be called if you don't vote for us? Yes, Dr. Rangappa, please respond. Yes.
Anandji, he has made a very good analog where he is linking Bharatiya Janata Party to the JDS scandal recently. But I recall Sandesh Kali, the TMC partner of Congress, was also involved in this scandal there in Sandesh Kali. Should I say Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi are responsible for that? Are you going to accept?
You knew about it in December.
Your analogy is correct. This analogy is also right.
To the people of India.
So then the allegation here is that Mr. DK Shivkumar knew about this 1.5 months before the elections. That the allegation is also at the Congress party that Mr. DK Shivkumar knew about Prajwal Revana and the tapes, and he had access to the pen drive 1.5 months before the elections, around that time. So the allegation that you are making at the BJP, sir, is the same allegation that's being made at the Congress. Let's come back to this debate. Dr. Rangappa.
Just give me 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Who made him a Lok Sabha
What was
candidate?
Siddaramaiah doing for 5
Who made
days
him a Lok Sabha candidate?
after the case was registered?
Prajwal, sir, one more point. Prajwal Revana currently stands suspended from the JDS. He's been issued a show cause notice. He has agreed to take part. And participate as far as the investigation is concerned. The BJP Union Home Minister, none other than Union Home Minister, has openly said nobody should be allowed to conduct themselves like this, and we do not support any such conduct. Tell me, Sanjay Jha, one comment by Mr. Rajiv Gandhi on Sandesh Khali. Rahul Gandhi, beg your pardon. One comment by Mr. Rahul Gandhi on Sandesh Khali. One comment by Ladki Hu, Lad Sakti Hu, and the protector of the interests of the women of UP, Miss Priyanka Vadra, on Sandesh Khali. One comment made by Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, the Congress president, on Sandesh Khali. Here, sir, on record, since you brought up Prajwal Revana, you have the Union Home Minister, you have the Prime Minister, you have the state BJP president, everybody on record saying nobody, even the HD Kumaraswamy himself, the uncle himself has turned around and said, we do not endorse such thing, go ahead and investigate whoever you want. Who has the law and order machinery in their hand? The Congress party. Who had intelligence already that this is something of this sort has happened for more than 1 month? The law and order and also the Deputy Chief Minister of the state. And you're turning around and asking questions, sir. Sir, if you want to talk facts, I'm asking you fair questions and straightforward. Here, there is a promise on the manifesto that can be made, and there is a veiled threat that can be given at the local level. Are you drawing parallels between promise being made on the manifesto and somebody going and saying that this is our guarantee, vis-a-vis going out and saying, if you don't vote for me for Lok Sabha, I will not give you a state guarantee for which you have already given me the vote?
This is one of the longest questions I've heard, but let me give you a short answer. By the way, you forgot to tell the people, your viewers, as to how did the gentleman suddenly run away to Germany? Who helped him get to Germany? Number two, sir, why was he made into a Lok Sabha
He left
candidate?
from Bengaluru airport. Who controls the police? The video was out on the 25th. The state commission for women had said that she had alerted the cops on the 26th itself.
Why was no lookout notice for him?
For 5 days,
Sir, who has to initiate the lookout notice? Sanjay Jha, you are putting the police of your own led by your own government in jail by asking this question, sir. Who's supposed to ask for the lookout notice? Who's supposed to send out a warrant? The police, the cops come report to the Home Minister of the state, Mr. Sir, what are you saying, sir? We've got to take a break. I've got to wind up. We've run out of time. Mr. Sanjay Jha, sir, every time you ask a question, you're putting the police and the law and order machinery under the Congress government on the dais there on the spotlight there. We've got to wind up on that note. Thank you very, very much.